Hi, John Lay here from Talented Learning to answer the question, what are common LMS integration methods? There are really four different types of integrations that exist in the learning management sector. And we'll go through each of them, but the four are batch integrations, productized API integrations, webhook integrations, and custom API integrations. And each one's a little bit more serious than the last. The first one, batch integration, are the integrations that have been around for a long time, decades even. And it's not really an integration per se as much as it is sharing of data. For many decades, big organizations, usually the ERP or HR systems, IT departments didn't want you integrating directly into those applications. And so a batch solution was created. And that's when the ERP HR system, most commonly, will give an update daily of any changes that happened in the ERP system. So, what employees were hired, fired, leave of absence, change jobs, change organizations, change managers, whatever is that data that was inside that one system. Once a day, the delta or the change file would be created of anything that was different from the day before. And that's created at a specific time each day and placed up in the cloud in a certain secure FTP folder where the LMS at a predetermined time will go up and grab the new file each day and implement the new data into the LMS, update the profiles, user, manager relationships, jobs, organizations, and all the resulting training associated with that. So that's a batch file. It's a nice, safe way. Downside is it's always 24 hours late on your reporting data, or your LMS data is always late. Or you can have productized APIs. Productized APIs are provided by the LMS vendor generally, and they're preconceived integrations that a lot of their customers need. Some common ones might be single sign-on or virtual tool integrations, or, well, primarily that, authoring tool integrations. And that would be where that you could just take your Zoom API code, for example, or username and password, and enter that into the appropriate spot in the administrator interface, and voila, the two systems are connected. You can schedule in the LMS and it schedules in the virtual tool. You can attend in the virtual tool and it updates attendance profiles inside the LMS. All that takes about 2 seconds to set up. Generally, it's free. The data is real time. It's really convenient. It's the big trend in the marketplace is to provide more and more productized integrations as part of your LMS solution. The next layer up is more custom, and that's called a webhook. A webhook is a way to send an API message, but it's for the non-technical. It's ways that you can do it right through the user interface. So administratively, generally what you see is like a list of triggers or things that the LMS or learning system can look for. Starting a course, buying a subscription, not finishing, not logging in, logging in. And those triggers that happen, when they happen, can send a message to a third-party system like Zapier, which can then take that webhook and send it to any other system. And so what it allows you to do is to create custom connections using this middleware of MuleSoft or Zapier or the like. And it allows pretty sophisticated technical integration without any IT involvement or very low IT involvement. And finally, the last level of sophistication is the API. That's the published documentation that has all the calls and puts that a vendor provides to pretty much do everything. Add users, take users, change users, update users, do that to jobs, do that to content, show content, pull data in, push data out. But it's the predetermined code that the vendor provides so that anybody with IT skill and integration skill can create custom integrations using industry standard, not learning industry, but IT industry standard programming languages to transfer data back and forth. So there you have it. That is the methods of LMS integration that exist in the industry today. Batch, productized integrations, webhooks, and custom API. There you have it, folks.